Dun, 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 dun. And I think we've started, but I can't see myself. I am live, but I cannot see myself. And I'm here. I hope I'm here. If you can actually hear me, well, today we're just testing it out because I'm trying a few different things. I was thinking of doing a live each week, and all of you nice people can help me. So, this is Frugal Mama, and welcome to our Friday Live. So, maybe you haven't watched from the beginning, maybe it's not playing properly, but we're trying our best to get it working and to figure out what time to do this live every Friday. So I can talk to you, you can talk to me, and we're going to do it for about 15 minutes a day, and we're going to get it all the way up to an hour. So I'm checking the computer, that's why I'm always looking down. And yes, I am smiling more. And there's a lot of reasons why. And I'm always having to check my computer because I'm doing it myself. But that's no problem. Or is it? So, if you want to ask something, go ahead ask. No problems here. So, like I said, my actual name is not Frugal Mama. It's Maggie. And why do I actually call myself frugal? Because at some points, I'm not frugal. I'm an extreme cheapskate at some point, and a normal human being at some point. I do have my bad habits. One is smoking. Second is I adore my coffee. And third, I like going out for drinks. Nothing too extreme, nothing too expensive. Just a €2 wine with nibble food. And I'll show you next week. I am 47 years old. I'm from Canada, and I currently live in Greece since 1990. And as I'm seeing my stream is going up and down the health-wise way, but I'll be checking it out just when I'm finished to make sure everything is running properly. I haven't done this in a long time, a very long time, and I'm not sure if it's working. Even I'm not sure what I'm doing right now, but I hope I'm doing something right. So a lot of people have asked me my age. Well, don't ask a lady her age, or you can. I'm 47. How did I end up in Greece? That's what a lot of people are asking. Because with the economic crisis here in Greece, things are going to hell. Well, I'm an adoptee. Found out I'm adopted when I was 2013. You can do the math backwards, was 30 something. Not even 30 something. So, okay. Think I've already heard that. Just making sure, just look at the computer. And my adopted parents probably agreed, so I would never find out I'm adopted. But nobody actually thought that the crisis was going to kill us like this bad. I never had it really easy in my life. My life was always really hard. and it's gonna continue to be that way from what I can see. Let's see what else people have asked. I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook, more than a couple. Like a couple is about 200. And I do ask weird questions sometimes. Like the weirdest question. Today, but I was asking in a frugal group, a money saving group, about where they're from and are they on benefits or are they working? Or are they working and on benefits? And a lot of people are like, no, 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 no. It's like, don't answer. It's just out of curiosity. Because the US was always the nation of dreams, right? You can make money if you work 8-hour jobs. If you went back to college, finished university, had a high paying job. My godmother's from the US. So, yeah, it was like, that was in the 70s, 80s. And asking now, they're like, no. There's a lot of people on food benefits. And I did find it kind of weird. But I don't want to push them and make them get out of their comfort zone. I don't be kicked out of the group yet. I have been kicked out of a lot of groups. Give me a second. Sorry about that, but there was too much noise coming from the living room. What I was saying, I've been kicked out of a lot, groups on Facebook for asking the most weird question there is available. And today's question was, are you in food stamps? Have you ever been? And why? Well, that was, I asked in a more polite way, to be honest. I was watching all these videos, food stamp queens, the government thinking of cutting the food stamps, giving them food stamp boxes. It's like, okay. I do feel sorry. It's only my opinion, but I do feel sorry for the people that are on food stamps, getting food boxes, or whatever kind of benefits. But it also made me think people in Greece right now, we don't have welfare. There's no such thing as food stamps. They had a program for food stamps, something like food stamps, but it was so, so, so strict because I made the year before, not 2018, 2017, 2016, because I made 2,000 euros, I couldn't get them. You have to be like homeless, living at other people's houses, because we do open our doors. If a family member is going to be homeless, you can open the door, right? You don't let them be homeless. That's how it is in Greece. They have to sell their cars, their houses, everything. Be like have broke, like homeless broke, to see a little thing like not even enough to feed themselves for a month. And now going back to the U.S., they have house benefits, heating benefits, like so many benefits. And I see them like people posting receipts from they find from other EBT card users. They have lobster, crab, salami, meat, fish. You probably guessed it. We don't eat a lot of those. And we're the working. So I was asking because it does feel very, very uncomfortable when I've been seeing on YouTube people saying about riots, doing this, doing that. For what? For EBT stamps? Here, if, okay, there's a difference. They're not going to take my house away. I'm a mom with 3 kids. I do pay my mortgage. I refinance it like once a year to be able to pay it. I pay my taxes, well, as much as I can. The only thing I actually owe a lot to is for my, oh God, how am I going to say it in English now? My brain stopped. Brain freeze. It's for my old age pension, like an IRS, something like that. So you can kind of figure out. I owe there around 13,000. I think it's going 14 this year. It's like 1,000 a year. But with all the mishaps, the car, the dentist operation, and everything, I didn't pay it last year either. So it's going up and up and up. So at some point, I want to have to can get a loan because I have 2 loans, a mortgage, I owe some taxes, and my old pension security. But I'm paying for my phone, my internet, my cell phone, the prepaid one, the cheapest I can find, water, the food, and etc. and etc. So some things I can leave aside so when things get better and when hubby has a job and he's receiving money, we can start paying back our mortgage and everything. It's been hard years in Greece. We can't say no to that. So if you're in the US and you're like getting your nails done, getting your hair fixed, and you're like nagging about the food stamp budget, it's like no, I really feel sorry for you, but I cannot. Because people in Greece are suffering. There are countries that are suffering even worse. I was in Quebec. I was working when I was there down in 2013 again for a year, searching for my birth parents. Long story made short, it was a disaster. But, but, at some point I was without work for 2 months. I got fired because the kid kept on getting sick. At some point I couldn't go to work. I was calling in sick. Telling my dad was sick. I was hospitalized for 3 days, and it all blew over. And I was fired. They didn't actually go after them or anything. Did not get unemployment. Did not go on welfare. I think I went once to a food bank pantry. As a friend of mine just took me there, and they're like, "What? You've been making that much all year, and you're not on welfare, and you're not going to food banks? How are you making ends meet?" And at some point, they saw I had a car, and then I was smoking, and they're like, it's not adding up. Like people, you do not have to have meat all the time. You do not have to have expensive vegetables. I still live not that extreme, but to some point. I would just check on YouTube at the same time, checking back and forth. Yeah, because I'm using 2 different things, so I have to check on both at some point. That's the bad news. Let's see if this works. That'll make it a lot easier. So, like I was saying, the food bank was freaking out. It's like, you're not coming to us for food. It's like, no, no, no. I have my savings, the little savings, but I was making them stretch. Yes, in Canada, I was not drinking at all, not even a beer. And I hate beer, but not even a glass of wine. I used to go over to my uncle's and aunt's house for a coffee because they were always inviting me over. They didn't want to leave me 2 months stuck in the middle of winter in an apartment. And I was paying almost 700 for rent. And 700 was a lot of money for me because my daughter wasn't receiving those special benefits like the child support or something that the government gives. But I had cut down smoking to 10 cigarettes or 12 because it was 25 pack. Like half the pack and half the pack one day, half the pack the next day. Going to libraries and just eating spaghetti with homemade tomato sauce and cheese. I was counting the spoons. Like 2 spoons for me for lunch, 2 spoons for her. Like everything was budgeted to the extremes. And from what I've learned, Canada is more expensive than the US. That I was saving every penny that I can. Now in Greece, I've been here since 1990. My beginning of Greece was never an easy thing. I said we do like a 15 minutes, and it's been 17. But anyways, when I first moved to Greece, I had to live in a house with no electricity and no hot water. So I was boiling water, literally boiling water to take a bath. Had 2 kids, raised them like that, cooking outside in the winter, in the cold, boiling water to give them baths because we're losing a generator for 2 hours twice a week so we can put some laundry, like the washing machine. So I did have a rough time at the beginning, and I still am. But as you can see, I got electricity. We built this house, and it's a humongous house. I reopened my store, getting my life back on track, doing stupidities and everything. But never put it down. Just keep your heads up high and try your best. And if you're by any chance watching this and you're at food stamps, I'm very sorry if I hurt your feelings. But since I had to struggle and I made it through, even in Greece, I think most people can actually do it. You're not going to do it for the rest of your life. You cannot survive on spaghetti, tomato sauce, and cheese for 10 years. But you can do it for 6 months. With a little bit of fruit here, a little bit of fruit there, some bread, a hot dog. There's so many things you can do. And it's been 19 minutes. Time to say goodbye until 7 o'clock Greece time. Except if you're watching this and it's awful and it's not streaming properly, we're going to do the same thing around 7 o'clock next week. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know I am. Bye for now. And I hope next week we'll get some questions.